Huh?
How many extensions do you want?
Yeah, we'll need that other extension on there. What's going on, brother? Who we got there? Leroy. What's up, Leroy? All right. So who else we got in here? We got another person on in the house. Who else is in here? We got Leroy. Who else? Off the grid. All right. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm making a quick video. Okay. There's the storage shed there. Hold on. Let me put my glasses on my hat. Hold on. Okay. There's the shed there, and we have some branches that are going up over that. We got a big broken one right there, and so what we have to do is we're going to use the ladder full extension on the trimmer, and I really would like to cut these 3 branches here. Thank you, Leroy. I really need to cut these branches here because they're just going to be a problem. They don't want me to do that yet, and I don't know how structurally sound this building is. So what we'll do is we're going to start on this other side. Um, See here how it hangs down. We're going to and over here on the roof. See all this right here? That's all just not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with this stuff here that we can reach. Get it out of the way. Okay. Cut down right here, get it off this roof. And then once we clean up here where we can see what we're working with, then we're going to get up in here, start cutting this stuff down. And there's more here than what the customer realizes. And so when we get done, we're not going to do it all live. We're going to actually film with the action camera and then show you guys on another day. After that, you got to trim up a little bit here. What's up, Brandon? I am using a pole saw. We're going to go over that equipment here in a minute. See right here up the power lines, we got to trim this tree. This is the backyard that I mowed. They got a wonderful pool back here. I use the walker on this mower or my Kubota or my Ferris. We just mowed it a couple days ago. Nice size trampoline. Good area. We striped it a little bit, but it's been a few days, so the grass is doing its thing. We mow the front. We're going to be trimming down all this tree line, and then we're going to clean up all the vines through that and trim that all the way down to that tree. That's for another day. Today, we're working on this nasty stuff. Okay, what's the power tools we're going to be using today? All right, so we're going to hit the ground and we're going to limb stuff up with this guy right here. This is the McCulloch Power Max 6. This came out a long time ago. At the time, it was the world's lightest chainsaw. That was guaranteed. You better believe it. This thing is 32, 33 cc's, balls to the walls, and we'll fire it up here in a second. I'll tell you what, let's fire it up right now. Caden, you go hold this.
Oh gosh.
Just hold on. All right.
Let me put my earplugs in.
Let's see here. Get over here.
Whole neighborhood's gonna be woken up.
All, one pull right there. Choke again. So we have that Power Max 6. Go ahead and come in a little closer. So what I got the other day from, I don't remember where I was at, but I bought this right here. It had 3 of these pouches in it. It's like a nice canvas. So inside one of them, I put a lot of my uh, steel sharpening for my chain stuff in here. You know, I got this kit here. I got a handle. I got a file. You know, I got the depth gauge. I got, you know, some extra files in here, extra chain in there, and it fits perfect in this thing. And well, before I'd have to hand carry everything and carry it out, you know, wherever I was going. So I really like that. All right, so the next power tool we're going to be using is the KM94R right there. We got the extension on there, and then some loppers. The fuel mix for the Power Max 6, you'll have to look when you go on. If you type in McCulloch, whatever model, let's say McCulloch 1010 automatic specifications, there's a website called Arbor something. I don't remember. Anyways, it'll give you everything knowledgeable about that machine, and it'll tell you the fuel and oil ratio. So like this one, most of my older stuff is 40-1. So here on that container is 40-1, and I have the measurer out in the truck. It measures. It has like 50-1, 40-1, 100-1, 30-1, whatever. So whatever it is you're doing, you pour the oil up to that level per gallon, and then mix it with your stuff. So anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We got the ladder there. If you guys have any other questions for me, let's see here. Highly liked using a pole saw. Yep, old equipment is when things were made to quality. That's right, Sanders. Sanders, that's exactly correct. That chainsaw is so small, probably you could put a key chain on it. Right, but here it was a topping saw. These guys would be up in the trees, you know, 100 feet, 200 feet with these saws because they're so light. I mean, these things, I mean, they're light. They're so well balanced. You can go full throttle and you won't feel it want to go one side or the other. Um, and actually, that only weighs 7 pounds. You know, it's 7 pounds and it's got more balls than the Echo. Oh, what is their new one? Was it 30? Whatever their 5 pound one is, which is junk. But anyways, um, have you ever purchased the pre-mixed cans? I did. I did one time actually. They become very expensive because you go through, you know, fuel all the time of 2-cycle oil gas. That is, yeah, you could do that. Husqvarna makes good stuff. You know, for homeowners, actually that's great because you don't have to worry about mixing. Um, you know, stihl is going to be real expensive but good quality. And then you have the Husqvarna. Husqvarna would be probably, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, you know, Husqvarna is very good quality. You know, you can go there, but there's other stuff at Home Depot and Lowe's. It's all good quality stuff too. I mean, it's, you know, you're only talking a couple dollar difference, but that's real good for homeowners because you don't have to mix anything. My father-in-law does that just so he doesn't have to, you know, all that. 7 pounds, that's really lightweight. I'm telling you, 7 pounds, it's lightweight. Well, I have a scale at home. Sometime when we're just BSing here, I'll pull up the scale and we'll show you how light it is with fuel and oil in it. True Fuel, yep, that's the other name I couldn't think of. Thank you, Sanders. All right, guys, one more look at this massive Medusa that we're going to be doing here. So, all right, guys, see you guys in a few hours. We get to the next property. We'll hit live for a little bit, show you what we got going on. And then right here, thanks, Kevin. It definitely makes it error-free when mixing oil and gas. I agree, Brandon. I agree. So, guys, you take care. We'll see you in just a little bit. Out. What's that?
2 hours.